Yes, the final quarter of the Amateur Footy Show brought to us by West End. Time to bring Lisa Wright to the show with club announcements, club milestones. Lisa, what have you got for the viewers?
First of all, hi again. Hi. Hope you've all had a lovely week. Yeah, I've got some really, really good stuff tonight. Now, first of all, please send us some emails. And as I said, these emails can be absolutely anything, just to say hi or milestones or past players or whatever. grassrootson44@gmail.com, and I think little things coming down here again. So that's grassrootson44@gmail.com. So please send us things. Someone who did send us an email was another proud dad. So it seems to be the parents that sends in the emails.
Good job, Dad.
But this is actually a really, really important one, because this week Kim Radar Burke of the Broadview Football Club actually suits up for his 400th game.
Unbelievable.
I know. So a fantastic effort. Now, speaking to Rod George during the week, and his stats read as follows. So we've got a 6-time premiership player. He was captain 1998 to 2002, and then again in 2009 in the D grade. 3-time best and fairest in the D grade, 1990, 96 and 98. And he was also an association medalist in A5 in 1995, amongst others. So he was actually close to missing out on this milestone, because he did an Achilles in game number, I think 379 or something. But so he'll suit up against Jeps Cross this week in the C6 competition. And look, it's a tremendous effort, and all the best for Saturday, Raider. Fantastic.
Well done. Anything else?
Yep. Just also Para Hills Football Club are actually putting a call out for old memorabilia and photos, etc. They're actually holding their 40th anniversary this year, and they're looking for all this stuff. They're doing a black and white, or red, black and white, sorry, I should say, reunion, and I think that's going to be on the 16th of July, but I'll have some more about that in coming weeks. So if you played for Para Hills or know anyone that did, and you've got some old photos lying around, please contact Helen Beer at the Para Hills Football Club.
Done?
Done.
Well done to Radar on his 400 this weekend. Divvy 5, let's start with them this time. Westroydon sitting at number 1. Hope Valley at number 8. It's at Fork Reserve. Westroydon, surprise loss to Lockley's last week. So your boys, Hope
Yeah,
Valley.
I know.
Yes.
Were you going to cop it? It's the yeah. Look, there's no doubting that we've definitely got our work cut out for us this week, and the Hawks will be reeling after their shock loss to Lockley's, who was the bottom side at that point in time. Look, we'll be looking for the big spider, Shane Haggerstrom, to step up in the ruck this week and get us some clearances down forward. Luke Woodcock's been playing really, really well for the Hawks as well. I'm not going to pick this one. I'm just going to sit there and bite my nails all day.
Macca.
Well, I'm going out on a limb here, and I'll tip Hope Valley, tip Hope Valley for an upset. I think we've got Andre coming up a bit later on in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, next Friday night, next 400. So yeah, we'll have a chat about that next week as well. Yep.
Good. All right, okay. Let's have a look at the match of the round. Brahma Lodge, they're in 7th spot. They play Adelaide Lutheran in 4th spot. It's at Brahma Lodge, both teams coming in with a win from last week. Yeah,
Luthies have had some really good form over the last few weeks, and a win for them here will actually see them another game out in front. So, but Brahma actually need this win to break away from those 6 teams that are actually sitting on 4 wins. So at the moment we're all sitting equal 5th, but at the same time we're all sitting equal bottom. So yeah, not a real good spot to be in. But as I said, look, their away form especially has been really good, Luthies. So I think I'm actually going to pick Luthies this week.
No, I think I'll go for Brahma Lodge at home, and with a fair bit of stakes hanging on it.
Just also, sorry.
Controversial, isn't he? A bit controversial,
I know, isn't he?
Divvy 5, mate.
Sorry, I only can see it as I read it.
All right.
Just also congratulations to Shane, my teddy bear, Brown, who also gains life membership at the Brahma Lodge Sporting Club this week. Oh, he's big and cuddly. He's my bear.
Not even going to touch that. North Haven in 5th spot. They're up against Lockley's in 9th spot. It's at Largs North Reserve.
Yeah, look, the Magpies are probably a tough task at home at the best of times, but Lockley's have probably got a bit of confidence about them this week after knocking off the top side. But look, 3 out of Haven's 4 wins this year have actually been at home, so just based on that, I'm going to tick Havens.
I might go for the Havens, and I've heard that Setri's been suiting up for them as well.
Didn't play last week.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Woody South, they're in 10th spot. They play Plimpton in 3rd spot to have that 3-point win over Ross Trevor. It's at Rexall Oval.
Yeah, Woody South coming off their 3rd loss in a row, unfortunately. Andrew Shreve and, again, their goal kicker, Michael McNeil, playing really well. But look, Plimpton are just on a high at the minute after being in the doldrums where they were. They had another come-from-behind win against Rosewater. Vanders, James Vanderhart, will probably win their best and fairest this year, I reckon, by a mile. They're sitting in 3rd, and I think they'll still be there come 5 p.m. Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be going for Plimpton.
All right, Rosewater there in 6th spot, up against Salisbury West in 2nd spot. It's at Eric Sutton Oval. Both teams on a loss.
Yeah, Rosies were on that end of that Plimpton loss last week after being up by 7 goals, I think, at half time. So, and Westies blew their chance to take top spot outright. So, look, this game's going to be a beauty with both sides wanting to return to the winners list. But at the House of Pain, I think I might just hit Rosewater.
Yeah, this will be a very, very tough game, and I think Rosewater might get over the top here.
Okay, Divvy 6 now. Trinity in 5th spot. They're up against Ingle Farm. They're in 8th spot. It's at Trinity Gawler campus.
Yeah, Trinity is starting to struggle a bit with their depth, I think, especially their C grade actually forfeited on the weekend, so that's never a good sign. And they were actually the team to be expected to sort of make the finals this year. You know what, Ingle Farm are playing all right football, and I reckon I might actually just tip them to win this week.
Yeah, I'm a little bit with you there, Lisa. I'll go with the Farmers.
All right, Glenunga in 2nd spot, Central United in 4th spot. Both teams had wins last weekend and they're down at Webb Oval.
Yeah, the units love the smaller oval, and Webb Oval isn't particularly big. And look, they're actually going to need this away win to keep their 3rd spot. While Glenunga's fortunes will probably depend on who's in and who's out. They've got a few injuries at the moment. But if Sean Buss can pull out another 5 goals out of his hat, like he did last week, and Daniel Muscles Mills can flex his guns, I'll actually tip Glenunga to take this one, I think.
Yeah, Glenunga at home.
All right, Kenilworth, they're in 1st spot. They're up against Blackfriars in 3rd spot. 2nd loss for Kenilworth for the season. Blackfriars had the win last week. They're at Panther Park.
Yeah, just a small hiccup for the Cookers last week at Kenilworth. Look, Blackfriars will probably love the wide expanses of Panther Park, I think. And considering that Kenilworth's 2 forwards, Osborne and Blucher, are out, means that they might have to pull up Blake Moser, who normally plays in defence, up. So they're going to be losing in defence. Plus their ruck isn't fantastic, and is it Riddle from Blackfriars? He's probably one of the best in the division. So, you know, I'd probably like Blackfriars to take this, but on the flip side, Kenilworth probably won't lose 2 in a row either.
Well, I'm going for the Blackfriars because I think the Beekeepers got them going along nicely.
Yeah, they've got more pace than Kenilworth.
I'm going with the Blackfriars too. Yep. The Beekeeper came in, he had a win. I reckon it's going to keep going for him. Colonel Light Gardens, they're in 9th spot. Adelaide Uni are in 6th spot. They're at Mortlock Park. Yeah,
this is about the time of the year you'd normally expect Uni to start struggling with uni exams and whatnot, but they're proving to be a bit of a pain at the moment, so for teams at the minute. But on the other hand, unfortunately, Colonel Light Gardens can't do anything right. Now, probably their only shining light at the moment is Timmy Evans, who's probably going to win their BNF by a country mile. Look, picking Uni at this time of year is sort of like picking Collingwood to win in July back in the day. They just couldn't do it. But I reckon I will actually pick Uni this. Well, no, I wouldn't say that now, but you know, when they had that, what is it, the curse popped on them by whoever.
Are you saying that Colonel Light don't have many blokes that will be going to uni? Is that what you're saying? So they might have more blokes not playing because
Gary
they're all at uni as well.
Gary McIntosh just insinuated that, so I'll take that. That is not what I said at all, but I think Adelaide Uni will win this week.
Well, I've got to go with Colonel Light Gardens because they won't be at uni and they might get over the top of it.
Have all the numbers, all right. Helton Districts, they're in 7th spot. Henley in 10th. Helton had a win last week. Unfortunately, Henley had the loss. It's at Helton Oval.
Yeah, you say that. East meets West this week. Must-win game for both sides. Helton did have a good win last week, but Henley, despite losing only by 10 points to Glenunga, are showing that they're playing some really, really good footy at the moment. So, provided and that they can match it with the best as well. So, look, Helton desperately need this win to have any chance of avoiding relegation. So, and they are actually tough to beat at home. So, I'll go with the Raiders in front of a good crowd of sheep and cows.
Well, I'm going for the Districts because I know a lot of people up there and they won't be at uni.
Jeez, you're on that now, aren't you? All right, Divi 7, let's have a look at them. Athelston sit in 7th spot. Mitchell Park in 4th. It's at Max Amber Reserve. Yeah, look, the top 4 in this division is sorted out and it's just a matter of where they're actually going to finish. So Athelston unfortunately can't win a trick at the moment. Mitchell Park travelling very nicely, hence I shall pick them. Yeah, I'll go with the Parkers. They should equate for Athelston pretty easy. All right, Modbury in 8th spot at home up against Shock in 3rd. Same again with Modbury, look, sitting I think at the bottom or second to bottom of the table at the moment. Again, Shock kicked a massive 36 goals last week, as you said before. Cameron Carroll kicking a massive 15 of those. Don't know why he's not playing A grade. I'd expect a similar score from the Shockers this week, so I pick Shock. Yeah, I'll go for Shock. I don't think I'll get 36 though. All right, North Pines, they're in 6th spot. Flinders Uni are in 9th. It's at Andrew Smith Reserve.
Yeah, look, I spoke to Jeff Riddle during the week, and he's who is the Mawson Lakes coach, and he said after playing Flinders Uni, he just takes their hat off to them, because even after getting pummeled every week, they just try, and everyone's still really upbeat and fantastic. So he said he just hopes that they can snag that one win for the year. Unfortunately, it won't be this week against the Spiders.
Will they have study, will they? Exams?
Well, they could do.
Yep.
They could do.
Macca?
Well,
you're the expert on studying exams.
Well, I'll be going for North Pines.
Because?
No reason. I just think that they're travelling a lot better than
because they're from
Flinders
Spiderland. Boom, boom, boom,
All right,
boom.
Anglevale are in 2nd spot. Mawson Lakes in 1st spot. This will be a beauty at Williston.
Yeah, it will be. And funnily enough, Anglevale's only loss this year is actually against Mawson Lakes in round 2. Was it round 2? Round 3? What are we in at the moment? But the Saints are actually a much better outfit than they were at this time last year. Robbo Gorman and Mark Polkinghorn, former Jeps Cross player, I think, playing magnificently at the moment for the Mozzies, while Jared Gordon's playing very well for the Owls. So, look, this is going to be a very, very hard-fought game. Now, if the Mozzies win, they go 2 games ahead, so they'll have that game in hand, whereas if the Owls win, that will then put them back on the top of the table. Hard physical contest, but I'm going to go for the Mozzies.
Yeah, no, it will be a good game, and I think Anglevale will win. Williston Oval, terrific oval, Williston. Actually, remember playing a couple of cricket games out there with a few blokes. Very nice club.
Is it? All
Yes.
right. So you reckon Anglevale?
I think Anglevale
You think
will
the
win.
Mozzies?
I think the Mozzies.
All right, time to wrap up the show. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Razor, on your 400th magnificent
Fantastic.
achievement. Hope you get to enjoy that on the weekend. Get down there and support him. Look forward to your company next week, everybody.